Missouri Westerns, welcome back! So here we are, kind of popped in for a second, just gonna introduce some stuff to start us off on this stream. Oh, thank you. Just getting some word in real quick. They just have some things just popping in and out, don't worry about it. Right now we are going against DePaul, which is in our NACE games. So normally we'd be doing our Blizzard conference, but we are starting out with NACE. This is our first game in our conference, so super excited for Missouri Western to pop right in. During our last week, we did talk about placements. We had about that last score of 5/3, which was great for Missouri Western. So overall, looking forward to seeing how this game is. Don't really know much about DePaul, but I'm looking forward to seeing their gameplay. I know that their players are very high ranked. Can you quote me on that? Do we know any of their rankings in there? Yeah, so they're Diamond to Grandmaster. Thank you. Thank you from next door. I appreciate you. I don't know, are we also, some of them I know are Grandmasters. Yes, perfect. Thank you for verifying that. We do have some Grandmasters, so it'll be against Grandmasters and a few little bits of Diamond sprinkled here and there, as always. But other than that, we're just waiting for them to kind of pick out their map. So far, I think they have Control up, but normally we have, yeah, it would be Control, and then we have Hybrid, and then it's either a Push or Flash. So far, I don't know if Buzan is in charge of that zoning, but whatever they choose is whatever they choose. But other than that, we're just kind of waiting in and seeing what we're going to be doing. But to catch things up, we do have a couple events right now. So if you want to stop by Esports Arena, we do have our Fortnite game going on tonight. So if you want to be a part of that and kind of join in, we'd be happy to see you here. And if you're wondering when we are having events and such, follow our Twitter, our Instagram, and of course, here where we're streaming. So other than that, we're just kind of waiting for game to kind of pop in. They're making some decisions. I know they'll be having a couple of bans in a couple of minutes. So other than that, until then, we're going to head back to that BRB, just kind of getting that introduction out of the way, guys. Thank you. Oh, looks like we actually are popping in the game, though. Nice. Good timing. All right. It looks like we did stick with Buzan. So let's pop in. Looks like they're just assembling heroes right now. So as we know, we have our major heroes, guys, from our varsity team with Sir, Axel, Yoded, Luke, and Tool. And then on the opposition side for DePaul, we have Robot, AMZ, Drummer, Joyful Soda, and then Lunar Curve. Love the names. I think that's the one thing I've noticed about video games is that they always have that type of mixed variety when it comes to usernames, because yeah, to being unique. But seeing these little players real quick before we prepare to attack in about 22 to 20 seconds here. Sir is going Jetpack Cat, Axel's going Tracer, Yoded is going Domina, Luke is going Sojourn, and then Tool is going Curie. On the opposition side, we have Winton, and then we have Anna, Symmetra, Brigit, and we have Ash. So far, this is going to be super enjoyable. So lock in, and we're going to start the objective. So whenever you're ready, we're going to go and lock in. Looks like we do see the Dominus flying up in the air with Jetpack Cat right now. Looks like Brigette has been spotted along with Winston. I would love to, we can get that point of view started, y'all. I'd love to see it. Love that we get the outside environment view, but would love to see otherwise. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful. All right, popping into Axel's point of view. Looks like we're just doing a little bit of back and forth with Tracer versus Tracer, just getting the back line right now. Looks like we're focusing on Winston. Winston backs up for heals. We're gonna need some heals of our own in a second for Yoded. So other than that, looks like we're just backing up, going to the back line. Cat is just watching on the back zone with, I think it was Yoded there. Again, just going that side view, just watching what the team is going to be doing. Looks like we did push them back off just a little bit, and we get grappled. Moving back again. Cat's moving in, and welcome to Great Team.
Thank you, thank you. So Missouri Western here is looking for hopefully a stomp. I like the Tracer matchup, and one thing that I noticed that Missouri Western has kind of done differently the past game or two is that instead of Luke on Tracer, he's now on Soj, and because we used to have Bayu on the team, but now he's managing. So now we have Luke taking over that Soj position while Axel switches to the Tracer instead of Genji.
Absolutely. It looks like he kind of overextended there, but hey, good timing. He did take out a couple of players, so player for player type vibe. Again, kind of looking at the economy real quick, Luke is almost to the first ult session. On the other side, it looks like the closest would be either Tracer or even Winston. But again, Missouri Western is doing what they can to kind of just back off, push, set up the map, and just be ready to kind of take over point here. Again, you just got to watch your sides and your views because you can easily get taken out, especially with Winston's electric field. You just never know. Damage is damage around here. Tool gets taken out in that environment, so that means we have one less healer on the map. Yoded also gets taken away due to the lack of heals. Winston is going for the backline right now. Get out of there, Luke. Grab some heals and get out of there on the way. Beautiful, beautiful. As we'd spoken about before, it looks like we have 3 ults on our side with 1 on the other side. And this team is...
unfortunate stagger right there.
Yeah, this team is DePaul, by the way. Weird name, but...
I will say the good thing about that stagger that the enemy team is... You said it was what? Sorry.
DePaul.
DePaul?
DePaul.
Okay.
It's interesting, I know.
DePaul. Okay. DePaul, the good thing about them getting that late pick though, is that Tracer is able to come back really fast. So Axel does take down Lunar Curve with that pulse bomb there. And then Drummer gets Sir in return. So unfortunately Missouri Western is down a support.
Oh. Get that on it, get that on it, get that on it. Don't you give up. Yeah!
A little bit of a panic session coming out there from Luke, but leaving just Yoded right now on that point. And he does go down to the Brick and the Winston there. Missouri Western did end up using 2 ults there, leaving them with just Rush and Cat ult, while on the DePaul side, they have Nano ready.
We did get curious just a second ago, so at least we'll have that boost if we need to get inside of the zone.
Yes, but I'm afraid they're going to Nano overclock. No, they're going to Nano OC. Which makes Sojourn even stronger than she already is, because I mean Sojourn by herself is just so strong.
Ooh, hey, we got that Tracer behind you, girl.
Oh, Nano's already out actually.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Who got Nanoed a second ago, but it wasn't Sojourn. I think it was the Tracer.
I'm shocked they didn't Nano OC.
Again, we're going to have to really pick up the pace here, just kind of watching left to right. Going to need some heals with DePaul having about almost 90%. Missouri Western only having 63% on point. I don't know what Jetpack is doing, but I'm guessing...
Cat is getting ready to touch for the team so that we go into OT.
I mean, I need as much time as we can just to get that general push. Looks like they're on the other side. We're going to pop ult, pop up shield, give some time to get some damage here and there. Again, just kind of holding on point. Yeah, we're on top of the bell!
I will say the worst part of Yoded on Domina versus the Soj is that this Soj's E ability just breaks her shield.
Nicely done. That combo to take out the Winston gave us an upper hand there. Unfortunately, we got a little bit too cocky, but Missouri Western's going to need to fly.
They
fly,
might
Lucio,
be able to get this
fly.
touch. They're going to get the touch. They're going to get the touch.
Pop off, pop off, pop off. Nice move to Lucio. That was a really smart move. You're going to need to watch out for that Winston behind you.
Yeah, he's kind of just stuck in one spot, unfortunately.
He's trying to take out all the healers, which makes sense. I mean, if you don't have any heals, there's nobody else to really watch your back right now. But it looks like we also switched over from Domina to Ball, which was a good call, so we can get some ground quick and efficiently. And we do have ult for Cat. Cat takes advantage. Almost got the healer there. Winston is sucking the life out of Ball right now, but hey, Ball is kind of reacting the same way, kind of moving him out. And then need to watch the zones right now, though.
Ooh,
Getting slept by the Ana. Tracer reads the room.
We do have Pulse.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We can Pulse bomb the
Stuck it on Winston, not bad. Doesn't do enough. Oh, does Primal and Nano going out. This is gonna be a tough fight for them to win. Missouri wants to win here.
Just need to hold. Lucio is on the other side. We're gonna need some major healing. Popping ult from the Brigette.
Ooh, unfortunate timing of those ults on the DePaul sides. They do take the first point here.
That was a strong push from Missouri Western, just kind of reading the room, just not enough ults to kind of sustain themselves throughout that whole capacity of the point. But
I'm thinking that with them being Domina, that they're going to... I think they should keep the ball or not be Domina, just because of the Soj that they have on the DePaul side.
Looks like we're switching over.
They'll probably swap back, I assume, off of Sim. They're probably just going to go for the TP out. But
I was talking they switched over to Ramatra, and then they have Baptiste now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they switched over from Ana to Baptiste, and then... my brain's not working.
But yeah, Soj is a bit of a counter to Domina's shield right there with that E disruptor shot, because that just eats all of that ability, so you basically don't even have it. So I like this swap that I'm seeing, but Ram...
Nice. I
Can be
guess
strong.
Axel's going back to his natural picking of Genji. Luke is going to Cassidy. Yoda, of course, like you were talking about, is going to stick with Ball just to kind of get that distance movement. And then Kiri and then Sir is sticking. I've never seen Sir play. This is going to be
Lucio,
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be real interesting. I've never seen him be one for Lucio, but hey, if they're wanting to stay with Lucio just to get that balance require, I mean, it's going to work. I mean, it just worked just now to get them the
So I
points.
was kind of talking to them, and over the weekend they did have 6 games that they had to play.
That's
And
a lot.
yeah, Sir was on Lucio for some of those games, so they pulled it out of nowhere, but they're doing it.
Bro just went out. He's like a spy. That's crazy. Gonna roll in,
Ooh.
go for those back lines.
Gas.
5 killer streak. Nicely done. Baptist
no lamb.
activate their shielding just to give them some extra time to heal up. Genji's just kind of watching the play right now, sending up another of the team side. Genji against Genji. Axel takes the win there. Going for the Lucio. Lucio gets taken out in the transaction by our Genji. Just kind of taking out numbers piece by piece. Ramatra pops his strength ult just to kind of give him some time to bystand. 10-player streak goes to Missouri Western. Ball sends down a Grand Slam just to pop down some little bits of damage here and there. Again, we're just kind of waiting for them to approach. Looks like they're going to not take the bait right now unless they're just going to move for it. But hey, Ball is just kind of waiting for them to see what they want to do. But it looks like they are maybe going to switch up their route, send some people in one direction and the other. Axel's just kind of waiting. Okay, I think they noticed that they went high ground and moved to that other side of the left. Ball's just kind of waiting. Gonna move in just a second. Ramatra pops a Vex seal. Ground pound again, get some damage in, get that Infinity Shield out of there. Take the back line, take the back line. Nicely done. Missouri Western kind of planned that very thoroughly, moving it out of the way and taking very piece by piece type scenario. Missouri Western is now at that 75%, with most of them almost having their ults in that inventory zone, with the other side for Basal having only to almost pretty much be in their grasp. But hopefully Missouri Western will want to plan this right. I know Cassidy could pop ult, but I know they're probably just going to wait for them to do some backline work. Again, they'll probably pop ult on point if it comes down to it. Ground pound, called it. Popping ult there just to take out the Ramatra, doing some damage, full team kill, and Missouri Western does take over the point with that success with now 1-1. Solid.
Yep. We're gonna go into the 3rd point here. They kind of just rolled that map on. Yeah.
I think they read the room and they figured out
They're
what's
kind of
going
more
to be their
comfort
set.
picks now. Yeah.
Yeah, they're locking in, and that's what I care about, is that they're figuring out what's going to work and what doesn't work.
Yeah. First round's always a warm up.
We all need a warm up. We all need to just lock in once in a while.
Checking for any switches. Looks like they're gonna go back monkey on
Why is
the
there no
DePaul
soda in the
side.
soda machine?
What?
There's
Oh.
no, there's no soda. There's no soda in
I
the
drank
soda
it all.
machine.
I drank it all.
What? Even the hot drinks?
Yeah, I drank it all.
What?
I was thirsty.
Hey, yo, sometimes we need that water, though. And that coffee.
All right, heading on into this round right here. We've got Ball still. Just kind of getting that early damage. Ooh, the Winston does have to jump back.
Dude almost got taken out straight away, even with that barrier to give him some, oh my goodness, some allowance to have that barrier upgrade. But other than that, just not really
Luke
the output
does
right now.
get a huge pick on Brig right there, leaving their Ana vulnerable.
Nice.
Ooh, Genji!
Not the smartest for Genji. I know Genji quickly had to use that maneuver just to save him some extra time, but that Genji almost punched his ticket out of here.
And Luke's already almost halfway to his ult with
I have
the
missed all
DePaul
those
side
shots.
almost halfway
Winston
to
on the
their
left
OC.
side there. I don't know how you didn't see him. You literally shot at him a second ago. Nice maneuver to take out the Winston successfully. Now it's just taking out the Ana. Homeboy, you got that Brigade on your left. That Brigade ain't gonna be a peacekeeper. Okay, looks like Ball's gonna take from behind, take out the Brigade. Okay. Ground slam. Nice! It was
sick.
all one touch
We're
right
shooting
there.
the deflect, but we kill him
5 killer
anyways.
streak. That was actually a pretty solid maneuver there.
Yep.
Read the brick, took out the shield from behind, and then finished off the Genji, and then even finished off.
Luke
I felt
does
so
have
bad.
high noon here.
He could just wait for them to pop their heads.
Yes,
pretty
he could
much.
zone a bit here, especially when that Soj pops her OC soon, but he's definitely going to pop
He
it before
feels
because
it, he
high noon
feels it.
just...
Trust
honestly,
your
high
gut,
noon
trust
isn't
your
that
gut,
great.
trust your gut, my homeboy. Oh, but the Winston knew. Winston jumped.
Especially once they break this bubble here, they're kind of just golden for a high noon.
Go get it, go get
Ooh.
it, bro. Go get it.
Yep, here we go.
Nice.
Oh,
Hey.
unfortunately gets none with the high noon. I mean, It's just a hard ult to land sometimes. Oh, does get the Winston pick, but does go down
He
shortly
almost
after.
did finish the Genji before,
Yes.
but the Genji kind of was protected off of that corner wall, which, you know, sometimes you gotta take advantage of your environment.
Ooh,
Push him off, push him off, push him off. Run, Lucio, run! You know, we gotta do what supports do. If you heal each other. Heal each other in the moment. Popping ult on the other side for Lunar Curve. Ground pound, finishing off Sojourn. Almost got that Brigand.
Ooh. Nano does come out onto the Brig and then rallies shortly after. Luke is going to take out Ana there. Brig
Pop him
gets,
off,
oh,
pop him off.
not quite booped off. Gets stunned here.
Stun for a stun, stun
Brig
for a
does go
stun.
down. But Luke also gets taken out by Winston there. Winston's just jumping back out now. He's about half
running.
HP.
Winston
a
is
little more now.
running. Winston.
I mean, he's just got to touch the point here. He's got 2 seconds.
We
or
could
2%.
pop ult by Genji in just a second. If
Yes. Oh, goes down before he pops it there. We do
Other
see the
side
beat
does
come
pop
out.
Also Genji's ult just to kind of push
Big,
it
big,
out there.
big. Leaving just Soj. They've got to keep
Go.
touching.
Oh, ball knocks him right into the damage
They're
zone.
going to pick out Ana here and leaving just Brig on the point.
Clean. That was a clean. Oh, I know,
Missouri
so
Western
they're
does take this point.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
First map does go to Missouri Western here.
Nicely done.
Big plays.
Why does it keep doing that? It keeps like.
I don't
forcing-
know. It's just Overwatch being Overwatch, I'm going to be honest.
Yo,
Oh, Yoda
Yoda!
gets a Wrecking Ball play.
It's the 8-ball. What's your wish?
Let's see. Oh, takes out the Genji first pick
Oh, this
here.
is
Oh,
what
and then he
he's
rolls
first.
over the Soj, and this is what we just saw. You know, he's helping his team secure that Ana pick, and then focuses the Brig who's by herself.
Bro just got rolled over for no reason.
Pretty good first map coming out from Missouri Western. You know, at the very first little bit, it was a little scary, you know, with losing that first point. But I think our team noticed that, unfortunately, the dominant they wanted to play was kind of being countered by that Soj, because we just lose that ability of having that shield completely when the Soj disruptor shot just eats it. So I like the swap to our comfort of ball.
I was
So,
gonna say I'll have appreciation up to 5.
oh yeah, the endorsement level.
Yeah, I just went up to 4 yesterday for the first time.
Awesome.
I think my I'm learning to play. I almost said Genji. I'm like, no, I'm not. I only play support Zenyatta. I actually got my Zenyatta to a decent level. I'm actually finally figuring out what's the right pick. But every time,
Kiri's always the right pick.
just not. So every time I play Kiri though, I just don't heal enough, and I like Zenyatta's like ball pick that you can just send it out and heal as you do damage.
I get that,
low
but
key.
that's when you pick the Kiri DPS perk.
Yeah, but nobody thinks about that when you're in quick play.
I mean, that's true.
Only
You'll probably
people
get yelled
think
at for
about
not healing.
Yeah, like actually though, they're like, why aren't you healing me?
My bad. Why aren't you killing things?
Yo, why ain't yo? That's actually so fair. Why ain't the DPS doing any damage? Yo, I feel that. I need damage. Where is it? That's
But
so
yeah,
straight up.
as we were talking about, I liked those swaps. I think we'll be right back once we're ready for the next map.
Yeah, I think the next one is a escort/hybrid, depending on what they choose. I know they took out our normal map we go to. I don't know why I keep forgetting. It's the one with downtown.
Kings Row?
Yeah. She got me.
Yeah, because now we can do Icon Mode.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
February. Put me in.
All right. Hey, Griffins, we are back for map 2 here. Once again, we've got Missouri Western versus the DePaul University.
Yep.
You
got it.
On the Missouri Western side, looks like we are running Jetpack Cat, Genji, Domina, Sojourn, and Kiriko. And on the DePaul side, we've got Ramatra, Baptiste, Tracer, Lucio, and Sojourn. Yeah, we were recently just talking about how I don't really enjoy the Domina pick because the Sojourn Disruptor just eats through that shield here, but we'll see how they play that.
Sojourn is kind of lighting up that background zone. We kind of need that sometimes. Oh, it looks like they got red and they are doing the background like we talked about. Approach from behind. It looks like they're also doing Lucio as well. Love that they're hero. Anyways, it looks like they're just kind of finishing off the rest of the kills there. Taking out the full team, getting a full team kill there. Awesome job by Missouri Western just kind of reading and preparing themselves when their backline was in danger. Love to see it. With only 3 minutes and 10 seconds left on the map, they've only approached that 19.91 meters. So it is all up to Missouri Western to keep that distance contested. Looks like Genji again. I think it was Axel and Surus kind of just preventing their backline from moving forward here. Again, they just take from behind just to try to get us off balance here again. But we are just reading the room, taking out DPS, pop off the Infinity Field, back off. Now we just got to take off the Ramatra's health, and we are good to go. And just like that, we clean off the map again. Almost getting that Tracer. Nice movements, nice movements. Looks like the Tracer's just going to back off and regroup with her team. Always, as always. Again, Missouri Western is just, again, ready for them to re-push forward and re-evaluate how they want to play. Nothing has really changed player-wise, and Missouri Western has kept their same plays. Do we have enough heals for Yoded? Or, I think...
He's fully healed, yeah.
Okay, because I'm like, I know sometimes they have an extra barrier.
Yeah, it's just purple.
It's purple! Also, I don't know why we're paused. Ah!
Alrighty, if we are not... Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty, so while we are paused, so far, you know, Missouri Western is up in that ult economy. The closest they have is their Domina at that 78%. On the opposing side, their Tracer is at 74, which Tracer also gets pulse super fast. So honestly, I'm going to ignore the Tracer. So the next one up would be the Ramatra with 64%. So Missouri Western is crazy up in ult economy right now, but until this pause gets back, we'll BRB.
Yo, here we are kind of pushing back in again. Again, we're only at that 2 minutes and 15 seconds with only 24.13 meters left for them to kind of just make it to that first pushing point. Again, pop off Vex Shield, popping off the Ramatra movements. Again, we just see their Lucio kind of just wanting to push back and give no space for Missouri Western to have healings or that movement that they want. But Sojourn just reads the room and pushes. And I think that's a full team kill again for Missouri Western. Like you talked about, we have 3 ults in our economy and almost 2 more on the way for us to have a full team wipe. But I think Missouri Western
doesn't even have their first yet. I will say, I got a little nervous with that pause that it would ruin, you know, the, what's it called? When you just get moving, you know?
Yeah, you get that kind of, that
the groove in a way,
that rhythm.
Get into the swing of it, yeah.
Getting that rhythm in that we can understand and push with it.
Do that, so that's the good thing on the Missouri Western side here. Oh, we do see the blade come out with Cat chasing by with that heal.
Nice, good pop.
Lucio does go down.
Again, I think Domina's little pop shields are so nice. I hate them personally when you're playing against them, but I think they're phenomenal for damage taking, especially if you're just trying to finish off the kill, just like the snap. It's Thanos snap, guys.
Now
Missouri Western does have about 4 ults versus their other team that has almost 4 ults on their opposition side. Looks like, again, boosting back and just repositioning here. Ramatra's almost taken out again, popping off Vex Shield just to get some extra healings here and there. We just need to watch that Infinity Barrier. No more healing for Ramatra. Again, just taking out the backline, moving left to right here, just watching how they're going to want to play this. With only 48 seconds left on the game, this is just anybody's play right now, as long as they don't let them push forward. Grappling up, moving everyone back up to the high ground, just repositioning. Genji getting out of there, but again, he's just kind of popping up and down like he normally does. Just going to watch for the gameplay right now.
Oh,
nice
they grabbed the
ground
Lucio. They're gonna get
pound.
this pick by pulling him away from the team. Yeah. I will say, Genji right now is kind of being a bit of a little tickle monster there. Like, I hate using that term, but he just keeps poking over that wall at that Tracer and just keeps tickling him.
I love that, though, that they're kind of playing together, that Genji and Jetpack Cat. Jetpack just leads it up to Genji. Genji's like, grab. Kind of just got red a little bit there. Ramatra's gonna need a chill out. Thank you. 15 killer streak goes to our whole team. And again, another team wipe.
1 second left, yeah.
Oh, yo, bro, just popped that ult just for kicks and giggles. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Couldn't you have kept that ult for next round?
No. Not when they switch sides.
Okay.
If it was Flashpoint, yes. But since they're switching sides, it's only fair to reset everything.
Okay, cool beans. I was just like,
not like Marvel Rivals, yeah. That's one thing I do prefer and like about Overwatch for sure is that you don't start with. I mean, I guess if you were also doing a Flashpoint, it would be similar, but
yeah. Hey, bruh, you
not
need to
Flashpoint,
reset the
push.
You need to reset the point there.
I think it's just a visual glitch. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, they're just gonna finish the game right there.
Well, it's not like actually at that spot. Actually, so the account we're using to spectate is actually, oh, there we go, reset, is actually my account. And one time in my comp game, something similar happened where it showed the payload was way farther than it actually was.
Excuse me.
And like my character got glitched inside of the payload. And it was actually so irritating. It actually has happened before. So
Yo,
you can
what's
see
on the
where they
ground
have
there?
to push to. It looks like a little like, I don't know.
Oh, it looks like on the other side we have switched from our Domina to
Doomfist. We're Doomfist and Widowmaker now. And
I was
opposing
gonna
side
say
has also
something, but I
matched that
kept it
Domina.
to myself.
Farah and Domina on the opposing side. So both sides have had 2 swaps here. Missouri Western only has to push this payload 31 meters, or I guess 30.87 meters to win here. So
Yeah, I want to keep it to myself. That's not fair. It's not fair for the viewers to get worried, but if y'all ain't careful, looks like we're just kind of watching left to right here on the rooftop, just kind of, you know, doing our thing. Ho,
they're
ho,
waiting for a
ho.
pick. They're hiding, waiting for their first pick
Ho,
here.
ho,
Oh,
ho.
Cat gets super low.
Merry
Oh,
Christmas.
misses their punch.
See, I think that's the good thing about Doomfist is that Doomfist has
Oh,
that
but it's punched people
knockback,
down off that high ground
and it
though.
works really well. Oh.
Yes.
29.83 meters, less than 1.03 meters left until we get the escort payload. Here we go! Looks like, again, they're just kind of popping left to right, just watching what we want to play. Widow!
Uh-oh.
Read the room, y'all. We kind of lacking in heals.
Yep. Let's
Ooh,
get that pick there.
got flung.
Missouri Weston's got to learn to not be greedy here. You know, they
They're
have 5
overextending.
people standing in one area. So how is Missouri Western going to play into that rather than just running in and hoping they can kill things, you know? They've got to kind of think
We
about
need to
this.
watch each other's back because right now we're just kind of getting red. Go for the back line, take out the back line because if there's no healers, there's no heals. Along with that DPS. Again, Yoda is really low on health, gonna need some love. Tool gets taken out in that Veracity, but it looks like he's maybe gonna make it out. Doesn't make it out. Does take out the Brigade.
If one person touches, they could probably just push this. I'm
Guys,
gonna be honest.
why is no one pushing?
It's just
There,
Cat right
no.
now.
Dude, that was so sad. You were literally right. They were like causing everyone else. to
Yeah, if
just
one
be
person
lack of
would have just
focus.
sat there, I bet you it would have made it.
Okay.
Oh,
Go,
well,
Tool.
she's off
Go,
anyways.
Tool.
She's pushed off. Yeah, go Tool with the bat. Not even really a bat cap, but
Yo, Tool kind of is a W right there.
I'm telling you, if they would have just jumped on it, like they could have just pushed it. I bet you.
Yeah.
Because Domino was way too distracted to that.
Yeah, and that's
Play of the game
really-
does go to Luke here for this second map.
Woo! And he's golden.
This ends
see.
now.
Big one piece.
Nice,
Ooh,
nice,
big
nice.
2.
Get red.
Big
Lucio.
3.
One shotted.
Alrighty. I think it was best out of 3. So Missouri, maybe.
Is it best
Maybe
out of
it might
three
be.
now?
I was gonna say, I think it's
Oh,
best of
best of
5
5.
because we're done with placements. So now it's 1 game per day, per team. So it will be best of 5. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yay! I'm so excited. JK.
Alrighty, so we will be back when the 3rd map starts.
I'm ready. Let's
All right,
defend
we
the
are back
objective.
for map 3
Lock
here.
in.
On the Missouri Western side, we're running that Lucio, Genji, Diva, Emre, and Kiri. And on the opposing side, what is it, DePaul?
Yeah.
We're doing Monkey, Ana, Tracer, Brig, Cassidy.
Oh, Monkey going for them. Monkey was running. Monkey running. Tracer right behind,
Monkey
going
jump.
for that back line. Read the room. Nice pop off just to kind of get Tracer out of there. Tracer's going to do a circle again, though. Hope Missouri Western realizes they like to do circles around here. Looks like Brigade goes up the stairs, just kind of reading the room left to right. Don't get pinned. Nice. Missouri Western is just kind of having that left to right type of movement. Looks like the Tracer is up there with the Winston, popping off the guns. Shield goes up by Monkey. Monkey looks like he's just kind of reading the room. Diva does take out the Tracer in that maneuver, almost getting the Winston. Winston makes a jump height, just kind of doing a bit of a ground pound, renouncement. But it looks like Missouri Western gets out of there in time just so they can re-heal and reevaluate the scene.
Ooh, Kiri does go
right now.
down on the Missouri Western side, leaving just Lucio to heal here.
That looks like a weird
Dance
position
faster,
to see that
dancer
gun
boy.
in. Do a twist and do a pop.
Get to dancing. Get to dancing.
Hey y'all, they're kind of on point. I know we're kind of lacking in heals, but you know.
So they do have a little bit of time before they technically need to touch. So I think right now what they're doing is they're trying to stabilize before they go for this touch. So now they're gonna go for that touch now that the time's low. But Diva unfortunately was not stable enough for that here. So now her goal is just to stay alive, honestly, and get that back. Ooh, but Cassie does. Ooh, gets knifed. Luke does take out Brig. Ooh, but Diva does unfortunately go down. Axel is so low, but unfortunately Missouri Western does end up C9ing and not touching, so they are able to get this first
nice
checkpoint here.
Almost got Winston. Winston is up in the upper zoning. Looks like, again, we're just going to go for that tryout right now. We're going to pop ult in a second because, I mean, Winston was low enough that we could pop it and then go get some people.
I mean, yes, but with the payload being so far back, it's better, I feel like, just to wait for the team to regroup and make like a push together. Especially if we can beat and use that, which
looks like they do pop up Nano to boost Winston. Winston is on the run. Nicely done. Looks like we're going to take out the back line. Gets the Brigade as well.
From Luke.
Again, Winston's going to back up. Finish him. Nicely done.
Get the big three, but he's close enough. It's just
go get him. Go get that Tracer. Go get that. Yes! Full team wipe from Missouri Western. Nicely done.
Yep. Leaves 3 ults on the Missouri Western side with being
Yoda's now the Monkey as well.
Emre and Kiri Rush.
Monkey against Monkey.
On the side we got what is it called? Primal and Pulse. So, Pulse I don't really count as an ult though. Let's be honest. It's basically just another ability with a long cooldown.
Monkey versus Monkey. Winston. I love Winston, guys. I love Winston. Nice. All right, looks like Genji popping ult, going for the back line. Nicely done, taking the Brigade. Ana out.
Big Ana.
Oh my goodness, took out the Cassidy too. Rombot maybe took out Tool, but we did
Oh my god,
off.
did you see Winston's body just go flying into the sky there? Oh my gosh, I saw that.
And they're blasting off again. There goes Team Rocket, guys.
Yep, it does leave Luke still with his Emre ult here. Missouri West is a little down ult economy, however, we just have Rally and Primal here. So the next time Winston gets low, I have a feeling we'll pop that Primal almost
Looks like Winston is sooner or later going to pop ult. Looks like, again, we're just going for that back line. Popping ult on Missouri Western side. Looks like we're just going to do some minor damage. Take out back line. Come on. Finish it. Nice kill. 2 kill, 3 kill. 10 player kill streak. Oh my goodness. Nice. Nicely done. Takes out the Winston too. Full team kill to Missouri Western side. Well done. And only about 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the map with 54.898.
They do still have Primal and Pulse, but Rally did come out in that fight, so that's pretty good for
we got the Jazz
the
on.
Missouri Western side here. But unfortunately, they do have no ults. They are at 70 and 82.
Watch out for Monkey. Monkey is really low right now if we do want to take out Monkey just quite a bit. Again.
He's in a Primal. Yep, there's the Primal.
Ooh, bro, just spamming me.
I mean, it's working, right? So
I mean,
that's the cool thing though about Emre is that when he does that,
nicely done by Genji, finishing off that kill, taking out Cassidy. Finish the job. Oh, run for Ana, finishing off Ana. Nice, Ana could not withstand that rest of that damage done by the monk himself.
So when Emre like pulls out his little gun like that and spams it, he actually gets like a jump boost increase and a speed buff. So he was using that to get away from the monkey. Kind of gas play.
I mean, you do get a bit of a pushback, so that does make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, are we gonna get a monkey ult?
We might.
Okay. Monkey ult?
Yes, we do have Monkey ult. We do have Beat as well. We're about ready for another Emery ult and another Blade. So we might beat Blade here.
Oh, Ana, get red like a buck.
Ooh, Luke is super low. Doesn't get that Suzu for safety though. Oh, here we go. Emery ult.
Here we go. Again,
Big
taking
one.
out Cassidy.
Oh, he's super. Oh,
Almost
he
got
gets
the
healed
Ana in
though.
that predicament. Looks like we're just gonna
Trying
go
to
for
take out that
Winston.
Winston in that bubble.
Nice.
Ooh.
We do also get Ana in that predicament, taking out Cassidy.
There's
and
Primal,
now taking Brigitte. And Ana, we still have, it looks like he pops off a little bit early. Did take out Brigitte in that early transition though.
So Missouri Western does have both of their support ults here, which are really big, especially with that rush and that beat and
Monkey
the
up
blade.
in air, ground pound.
Ooh, Yoda does get antied and is low here.
Popping ult on the
There's the
other side. Almost tried to get that bomb there on. Bomb. What is it?
The pulse.
Yeah, thank you. The pulse bomb for.
Ooh, Primal right there.
Missed him just by a little bit. Oh! Winston was trying to run, but gets ground pounded after the Savage Primal Rage goes off from Ron Bot. Like we're just kind of waiting here. Yo, Siri, I don't need your input right now. I don't know why Siri was trying to listen in.
Missouri Western does still have rush here. I feel like the play from the DePaul side would be as soon as Missouri Western rushes, they should high nuke to push them out of this here. But unfortunately, I don't think they're going to be able to. Ooh, big two!
Nice. Good use of that gun.
Well, especially because they got that pick on that cast that has his ult. This is a fight win, I feel like. There we go.
Those reflexes was crazy. 20 kill streak goes to Missouri Western with a full team kill. 79 point. Take it off! I don't want to look at it no more, Papa.
Luke's 20-0 here with Axel at 18-1, so that's pretty big there, I feel like.
Yo, Tool, you may have 3
Light work.
deaths, but you're holding.
True. He's getting bullied, so it's fine.
No one likes getting backshot.
Well, that's like the bad thing about playing Kiri is that as soon as you TP away to safety, they're automatically jumping on you again because they know you have no more escape buttons. So that's just the unfortunate part of playing.
I think that was the thing that me and some other players at Missouri Western were talking about is there used to be 2 teleportations for Kiri, and then they took out one because it was too OP.
It was too OP, I will be honest.
And I think the other thing too is the time of how long it takes for you to come back into the game after you TP as well, because that's another problem right now with the other healer that's newer. I forget his name, but I think he's
Mizuki?
the other. Yeah, Mizuki currently has a long time, like about 5 seconds before he pops back in. So it's just really, it's a pain. It's really a big pain when he TPs because you don't really get to have that early damage in, especially when they repop. He gets like a second of protection.
Bring back cleanse on TP.
Give me back the game I knew.
Bring back cleanse on TP. On Kiri.
Yo, is anybody gonna dance?
Probably
Anybody
not.
got moves?
Probably not. We're all just hopping around. All right, looks like Missouri Western is going to keep their team pretty much the same, as well as on the DePaul side. So Missouri Western does have to push this just slightly farther.
Missouri Western has the same team as last time, and DePaul has the same team as before. So it looks like they're just going to go off their gut here, taking that high ground with Brigitte and Cassidy. It looks like we're just going to take that advantage from high and low. Kill who you can and get who you can. Again, popping off of Cassidy, gets slapped by the Ana.
Big
Axel
pick.
finish it off. Nice! I think that's something I'm now learning is that that repetitive clicky trigger. That clicky trigger be doing things. I think of Trigger Happy from Skylanders. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it just gives me that vibes and it works pretty well. I mean, I think that's an amazing not only stun but pushback, and like you said, you can get out of tricky situations just by using it. So I think it's phenomenal that he has that. So I think that's a plus side if you know how to use it properly. So again, we're just kind of mapping out on where is who and who is where. Winton taking top. Okay. Again, Missouri Western just kind of getting that peek in, seeing who is who. Tracer popped right in front of our faces, immediately taken out. 5 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock here. With moving forward in great length.
Emerald at 6-7.
Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Nice move back. Gotta watch after our people right now because we are very low and critical.
Yep. Good play there from Winston coming out to get care from his team before jumping back in here.
Sometimes it's better to have heals than no heals right now.
They've just got to restabilize and go back in for another fight. They're going to have beat here for this next fight here. So I think that should hopefully guarantee a fight win, but the DePaul side will have rally here. So they can get this early pick on Brig. Huge.
I think also our DPS is about to get as well. So
There's
I
B.
think too.
There's rally.
Also going against.
Ooh, Emery ult. Here we go.
Nice.
Big
Takes out the Brigette. Cassidy's gone.
Going straight for the Tracer,
Tool
who
gets
has
traded.
no recall.
Take out Tracer.
Oh, Monkey does have Primal, so he'll probably pop this here as soon as he gets low.
Take out the Ana. Nicely done.
Yep, there's Primal.
Read like a book.
Oh, and he's C9'd again! We C9'd. Missouri Western does take that map from that C9
I think
there.
that's now a second time that they forgot.
I think it is.
They
I think
extended
it
too far.
is.
That's the second time, y'all.
Luke does escape with 27-0 here.
Y'all,
We'll see this play of the game coming out from Emre. Luke on Emre.
Honey, you need to go back to map. You gotta go back to where it all starts. But it's okay. I mean, they're probably busy and they're like, I got time, and then they hit the
unfortunate.
overtime and
Yep.
it got cooked.
Got to, what is it? When you lock onto somebody and you just like go for them? Yeah.
I mean, he
We-
ulted right after, like you talked
Tunnel
about.
vision.
You
We
called
tunnel
it.
visioned. We tunnel visioned on Emre for that primal there. So
Woo!
I think what we're gonna do now that Missouri Western, that was a really good map for Missouri Western, but now that is the end of this game. Missouri Western does take the win against DePaul. We will be back here in about 30 minutes for our club team and their game. So we'll see you then. Alrighty, welcome back, Griffins. It's Gracie and I'm here with Brooke. Hi. We are here now for our club team. I'm not too sure of the team we're against. I think it's Kennesaw today. For some reason I can hear myself. It's very odd.
I know, it's okay. I'm guessing that your mic to the production team over there, something probably got messed with a second ago, because I think one of your guys' mics, we can hear it now next door, which is probably from your mic.
Yep, which is no big deal. So it looks like on the Missouri Western side, we are running Zenyatta, Bastion, Juno, Sojourn, and Ramatra. And on the Kennesaw side, we have Kiri, Tracer, Winston, Sojourn, and Wu Yang. So excited for this. We typically don't get to see Pseudo Bunny get to play here, so I'm pretty excited to see this. Early pick on one Brown Girl, Drastic Mark, and then Pseudo Bunny also goes down. Cutlass then goes down shortly after, leaving just Fish alive.
Kind of a little bit of a takedown there, just kind of reading the room. It looks like they did get a huge push along, just kind of reading how Missouri Western was kind of all kind of caving into the same zone. So Missouri Western just kind of got red and got pushed back and immediately got that full team wipe, which was really unfortunate for Missouri Western. But it looks like on the opposition side, it looks like they are just waiting for them to kind of approach, and then they're just going to go for the antagonization. Like, again, they're going to read that they are trying to go to a different position so they can reposition themselves so they can't get point. Again, the upper party just doesn't take a chance for Missouri Western. Missouri Western is just not getting that opportunity to push through. Hopefully we can have enough heals and a justification, but it looks like, again, they're just walking right into the damage zones, which isn't the smartest ideals, but hey, Missouri Western's going to choose what they want to do for the academic team, and that's just how it is.
Yep, that disruptor shot there kind of just took all of our HP, and then Wu Yang was able to clean up. We do see one Brown Girl does swap to that Kiriko. So yeah, we're getting ready for this next fight here. Kennesaw does have about halfway of this point. Ult economy not looking so great on the Missouri Western side. Looks like they have OC and Wu Yang on the Kennesaw side. I don't remember what Wu Yang ult is called. Oh, good lord.
Looks like, again, we are kind of getting straight on those shots for Cassidy. So Cassidy is doing big damage right now, which is kind of what we need just to take out as much people and also get that damage zone. But don't know what we're kind of aiming at a few seconds ago, but you know what? It is what it is. I know they just want to do some damage and get everybody inside the zoning. But looks like, again, we could just move through the middle right now and push through since we can't really get through the side zones. Already, Wu Yang's just going to pop out of nowhere to kind of take us from surprise, moving us back with that wave push.
There goes OC
Western
as well,
is kind of lacking in heals already, just taking a lot of damage and no positioning. Then Tim gets taken out by, well, Tim takes out Fish and Chiha with their ult. Again, we're just getting bombarded in the back line by pulsing. Oh, so that pulse bomb just came out of nowhere, and then we punch the crap out of our poor little...
Yep, and our Ram is up alone at this point right now for that touch into OT. We do have Juno ult orbit, so if we can get that orbit out, it could be pretty big. But unfortunately, OT is going to run out. Missouri Western isn't going to touch again, and the first point does go to Kennesaw here. Unfortunately, we did not see, I think, basically a single ult.
Well, we didn't really have time. Everybody just immediately got chucked back, and no one had time to reposition themselves. It looks like we are switching over from Sigma to Ball, hopefully to get some ground here and some movements, probably to go on their own and do some scouting as always. But again, Missouri Western's just gonna have to reposition, figure out what they want to do. It looks like we have a switch over.
Looks like Missouri Western does DC here.
Probably the lack of connection here, but we're going to real quick go to a BRB to just wait for them to kind of fully reconnect. It's probably just connection issues as always, but just wait for us to come back in a second.
Alrighty, Missouri Western, we are back. We did have some technical difficulties with the PC shutting down, but we are fully ready to go. On the Missouri Western side, we are running Kiriko, Bastion, Juno, Hanzo, Ramatra, and on the Kennesaw side, we have Kiriko, Tracer, Winston, Sojourn, and Wu Yang here. So,
See me looking up at the ceiling, it's because there's a wasp. I am good with bugs.
does miss our jump there.
Okay, we all miss them sometimes. Again, looks like we're just kind of perpetually readying ourselves for ground movements, just like the other side is doing, taking room to room, roof to roof. Winston is like, I'm going to impede on your space now.
Go, Goon Boy, go.
Yo, Goon Boy.
Go, Goon Boy, go.
Oh, okay. Extra kills. I don't know what Bastion do. Why did Bastion leave? Because now we just cooked ourselves. Cooked for free. Cooked for free.
Goon Boy just gets a big 3-piece there.
Again, looks like Cutlass is trying to do what he can just to kind of get out, break, and heal. Just not enough time to kind of reposition and heal up from his damage boosting defense.
Unfortunately, that does give a bit of a stagger to the Missouri Western side because now they have to wait for Ramatra to push this in. But it looks like they don't really care. They're just going in anyways. Gonna go.
Unfortunately, they did wait for Winston to get fully healed and not really pushed in, which is a choice. A choice is a choice. Again, we do have ult for Missouri Western for Fish or Chia, and on the opposition side, the nearest one would be, I think right now, Kiri and Wu Yang.
Or Soj. Soj is technically also up there. Oh, no, it's Tracer. But Tracer, like I said, is kind of just like an ability. So.
Popping ult from Fish Uchiha, hoping to get some people on the way.
Does get none, unfortunately.
But it does clear people to real quick go in and go steal point real quick, which is kind of what we need right now.
Yes, it kind of zones there.
Wherever you are. Ooh, I hate Tracer. Tracer is such a reader, but if you know how to play her, you know how to play her. Looks like we're in defense mode, just getting some heals. Pop out the Beck circle, gain some heals, get immediately.
Big 360 there.
Yeah, literally got 360 tail.
Ooh, unfortunate huge stagger though right there. That is a huge stagger for Missouri Western once again. So now they're gonna have to regroup in order to be able to push this here. Ooh, Drastic Fortress take out their Tracer.
Missouri Western switches over from Ramatra over to Winston again. Hopefully getting some damage recall here, but again, we're just kind of watching left to right. Looks like Cutlass is up there, along with some healers on the way with Psycho. Or Pseudo Bunny, sorry, my bad. Again, just kind of boosting and giving some players some time to capture point. Just gotta watch out for that Tracer. Again, Goon is here taking, again, the point, making sure no one's able to keep it long enough to pretty much for us to take it. Bastion is just doing some up-rolling. He probably should turn off his turret if he's not going to get anybody, which is fine. I know he's still learning the character, but if you want to save time and save your bullets, that is my biggest progression for a Bastion player, is you need to be able to predict and pretty much be will to the wise. Missed that jump there, but looks like he's going to go for the Tracer here. But I think his one main goal, just a little bit too late to reach the front circle, so unfortunately Missouri Western was not able to get that next zoning. Unfortunate, but we will see who play of the game is real quick.
First map does go to Kennesaw here.
Harry Shark, that's crazy. Wu Yang got it. Okay. What you showing? What's the game?
No way is it just in here. Oh wait, this is when there's the disruptor shot and he gets 2 right here. Yep.
Aw, good job.
Alrighty, so there's our first map, and we will be right back with map 2 for you.
BRB.
Alrighty, Griffins, welcome back, welcome back. We are ready for map 2 now of Missouri Western versus Kennesaw State. On the Missouri Western side, we've got Zenyatta, Bastion, Lucio, Hanzo, and Roadhog. And on the Kennesaw State side, we have Genji, Kiriko, Diva, Sojourn, and Wu Yang. I am a little shocked that we did go back to that Zenyatta because we're kind of getting cooked by the Monkey and the Tracer. But you know, they are working on new team comp here, but now they do have Diva instead. So, ooh, big
nice
early
shot.
pick on Tim there from Fish.
Nicely done over on the opposition team, just kind of reading back and forth. Their healers are a little bit low. They want to take advantage of that, but unfortunately they do get the quick healing that they were looking for. Taking out Brown Girl in that extraction. Fishuchia is getting teared apart as we speak, along with our tank. Tank makes a run for it. Personally, probably not a fan of Team Chunk Bark. Dramatic Mark is gone. But it looks like we're just kind of switching over and repositioning right now. The Diva is taking chunks of our health, and that remark we do lose Fish Uchiha, and we lose Pseudo Bunny as well.
I will say, I am a little shocked that Missouri Western is running Zenyatta and Lucio here because that is super slow heals. Which, yes, with that healing reduction, you know, heals can be a little bit slower in general, but they are just, that's just so slow, you know, it's...
There's not enough to do
there's
it,
just not enough to
especially if
even
you're
make a
trying to do
dent
it
here.
Especially with how much Diva takes off.
Well, they're also not running, like, I guess, too crazy of a damage comp here. While they are running two characters that have the potential for a one-shot, you know, the sustainability of Kennesaw is just way higher.
So they're just kind of waiting for the opportunity. Misses a shot there. I think just right now we're getting not only bombarded by the tank, which is kind of funny. We're focusing too much on the tank. We're not going for the back line. We're focusing too much on, I gotta damage the tank, I gotta damage the tank, or I gotta damage the DPS. If you lose the healers, you take the game. Because they don't have anybody to heal them unless they're gonna go to a nearby healing pod, which in the end might be worth it. But like you said, they just kind of switched over. Now they're doing Moira and Curie. Hopefully this will be a better matching for quick heals.
Yep, we have that early Suzu usage there. Not looking so good for Missouri Western here.
I wish they would go for a little bit more heavy than Hanzo. I get Hanzo's more of a sharpshooter, but in this scenario, I think we need a little bit more. Popping all there from Fishuchiha. Fishuchiha doesn't get anybody, but we do see that Cutlass does get the healer in the back, along with Flamer getting two of our players in that transaction. Because right now, Cutlass is the only one on objective trying to stop it and to press as much as he can. We also are getting farmed in the background due to pretty much everybody being separated. So there's just no time for anybody really to heal up properly or to stop payload. So it's just kind of a very
Yep, Missouri Western does get the cap there, and it looks like they are going to stagger Bastion from the rest of the team. Potentially Hanzo here, but I think Hanzo is going to be able to get out here. You know, not looking so good with Kennesaw having about 5 minutes left on their clock here on the first push.
Looks like again they're just going to switch over to Orisa, hoping to get some push here with Force. But I'm hoping it's kind of worth it. I know this is a pop out on the other side, and he can pop his ult as well. Just being boosted by the Kiri. Getting boosted by the Kiri there does take out Pseudo Bunny. Fishuchia gets taken out in the display, along with one brown girl trying to pop all real quick and do some quick healings. Back over to
and we run away back to our spawn, and unfortunately we do not get the touch due to that. They're able to just touch to the end there. Now the teams are going to be swapping sides here. Missouri Western is going to get a chance to push to the end, so hopefully they can make it as well and we can hit that OT.
Positively. I mean, there's still a chance for Missouri Western to get all 3 as long as they play their cards right, but I mean, it's up to anybody. It's up to anybody's gameplay. But the opposition team does have 4 minutes and 22 seconds and does have the full meters of 67.73 meters underneath their belt to take that win with them. But Missouri Western could have a comeback here in a second, depending on how they want it. Until we see that loveliness of objective use, I don't think we're ready. Looks like, again, I think we're just kind of switching up a little bit more. Fishuchia is going to Ash. Cutlass is going to Reinhardt. One brown girl is going to Alora. And then Dramatic Mark is keeping Bastion. Pseudo Bunny is keeping Curie, and on the opposition side, it looks like we have pretty much a similar team, except Tim is not going the original DPS he was before. Don't remember their name, unfortunately. He is a newer character that knows Freya. But Tim goes as Sojourn, Harry Shark goes as Water Boy, and then Goon Boy. That's what I call him. I call him Water Boy. And then
We got Water Boy and Goon Boy.
Yes, we got Goon Boy, Water Boy, a laser girl. I'm gonna dash at you like a fox girl, and then I got swords. Put it down. Dumber to dumber. Looks like, again, it looks like we're doing that little distance movements, just kind of catching people on corners right now. Going for that farther reach, hopefully trying to pull people out and take advantage of that movement here. Bastion is doing a good job kind of just pinpointing left to right here. Gonna need some movements here, though, from our opposition DPSs. Oh, okay, good movements, good movements. Looks like Bastion's just kind of taking out piece by piece, but watch out for the tinker buff. Looks like Cutlass is being able to be really good at reading the room and protecting the Bastion just in time. Sending out that little movements here and there. Watch out for Water Boy, as always. Again, just getting taken out again by Flamer, the Pseudo Bunny, one brown girl. Cutlass gets traded, and Goon Boy takes over. With about 3 minutes with 6 seconds left on the clock, it is anyone's game to still push and have the regaining. Opposition side still has a little bit higher percentages to keep up their ult economy here and there. Hopefully we can get some movement here. Just kind of watching the backlines as we speak. Looks like we're just waiting for that opposition just to kind of have that, you know, poke out view so we can have movement here. Again, I don't know why nobody looking at the D.Va. The D.Va's up in the sky. I know there's nothing we can do, but we kind of need to watch on how we're going to position that to move in. Cutlass looks like he's not going to give two loving doves, and it's just going to go for it, along with the Bastion. I mean, that healer is by themselves. We could go after it. Again, I think Cutlass has the right idea by just staying on point and just kind of popping off when he can. Again, looks like Fisher Chia was going to go for what we just talked about by taking out the other bits of healers on the other side, which she does a fantastic job doing. We do take the...
That should help.
Hepler?
The point.
I almost said diddler, but that's not... the diddler! That's not what we're here for. We do almost get a full team wipe on the opposition, but it looks like we are pretty much holding our own right now, which I'm very excited for Missouri Western. This is a great evolution movement, especially understanding the environment and how we want to evolve with our characters. Because, I mean, once you understand what you want to position by, I mean, you're sure to make it through, I hope. Laura was not able to almost get out of here in time. That almost took them fully, but hey, I like how we're using corners. Corners are going to be our main game here. Going to pop up and do a little bit of a spin and a dance. She does have ult whenever she's ready. Missouri Western has a full ult on their opposition. Denmark does pop off, hopefully getting somebody in the transaction. Tim does get Fisher Chia in that predicament. We stun Flamer. Flamer makes it out just in time. He pops his ult to go and take out some of Missouri Western's team, taking one brown girl, her pylon, along with Pseudo Bunny in that transaction. Missouri Western is getting torn apart. I repeat, we are getting torn apart. We just pretty much lost our footing there, even though I think we still have 3 more ults in our background to still be used. I don't know why you're shooting at the wall right now. I have questions. It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. But on the opposition side, they do have the littlest of ults, which, I mean, they did use about 3 of them to counter 2 of ours. Choices are choices right now. Again, looks like we're just kind of waiting for an open opportunity. Looks like I think they're going to pop ult on their opposition side, leaving them with only 1 ult in their predicament, taking out Flamer straight away because he kind of overstepped there, not going to lie. Already, we're kind of just watching left and right. Tim is just up in the sky. We can take him out, right? Yeah. We do need some heals a little bit for Pseudo Bunny. Pseudo Bunny does get taken out due to Boy pretty much flaming her with the rocket. Gonna need some love and some consideration. Good job with one brown girl kind of just reading the room. Pylon gets destroyed and gets taken out, unfortunately, by Tim.
You know what I think would be huge?
What would be huge?
So right now, if you notice, Kennesaw, I feel like they're kind of holding that high ground, or they have at least 1 or 2 people up there. One brown girl could easily pop that Alari ult, go up, and get a big pick or 2 with that right there, because Alari, the good thing about her ult is that it's just very DPS like, to where it can actually kill something in itself instead of like a Kiriko ult where it increases like attack speed and all of that. So that could be a really big play to take out an early 2 that are high ground and secure this
I totally
push here.
agree. And Missouri Western also has four ults to their
Yes.
use right now, which I'm surprised, like, out of all the pushes, like, I've never seen them use any. Which I can't tell whether they're not using enough of their ults or they don't. I don't know. I just feel like very mixed messages right now. Cutlass pops ult, but loses his backline really quick and efficiently. I mean, there's nothing you can do against a diva. When a diva's up in ya, you can't get away from that. It's just nothing you can do. But we do lose 3 people in that remark and having only 3 more ults to our predicament. But on the other side is now even. I think we could have a little bit of a kickback as long as we can play it right. Looks like Fishichia has the idea of wanting to go up the stairs, but I don't think he's going to be able to because, you know, they're waiting for him to walk up the stairs. But it looks like Tim agrees and is just kind of waiting along with Cutlass. Cutlass is going to make an approach. Looks like we're just going to go from that taken side. Someone probably needs to go watch point, though. Gets stunned from behind. I guess it's just an all-out war, y'all. It's an all-out war.
We need to just ult. I mean, at this point, I mean...
I don't know why we're holding it. We could have pushed. I mean, Pseudo Bunny could have popped all. Aloria could have popped all.
Well, in the time since the... So, Missouri Western has actually had their Curie ult, and Kennesaw actually used theirs, and they've built a whole nother Curie ult in the time it has taken us to not even pop ours. So that's just pretty unfortunate here that we're kind of just holding on to this here. Because Curie ult is just like a fight winner, but now unfortunately, you know, when they go to Curie ult, the opposing side is probably going to do the same as well. Like right here, we should go ahead and pop this here. Ilari does go ahead and ult here. I think only hits Diva with it.
Okay, I like how they did try to counter.
There we go, yeah.
It's just not enough, not good enough timing. You need to read the room ahead of time.
I feel like, I mean, we die with High Noon, but honestly, High Noon's not that big of an ult there. We did lose.
Why wasn't he running to point?
Because he couldn't make it in time. Cassie can't run too fast no matter what. I mean, it was way too far for him at the end of the day. Yeah, so that does give the second game to Kennesaw. So we'll see this play of the game here. Goes back to Wu Yang. Alrighty, so we will be back for map 3 once that starts, and it is best of 5, so we'll let you know.
Woo!
Alrighty, welcome back, Griffins, to map 3 of our best of 5 series of Club Overwatch versus Kennesaw here. So one thing that I do notice is that Missouri Western is starting off on that Ana, and they're gonna have Soldier, Juno, Reaper, and Reinhardt. And on the Kennesaw side, they do have Reaper, Lucio, Winston, Vendetta, and Ana. One thing I will say is that I do like the pick here of the Reinhardt with the Juno. You know, while typically maybe it's not something you see from like our varsity, a speed ring with a Reinhardt can be really good, especially with our Ana too, to keep her with the team.
Ooh, sorry, goodness. You're all good. I just kind of noticed here and there is that our healers are being very particular, like they're not wasting shots, which I appreciate, and they're kind of waiting. My other thing too is I know they've talked about counting cooldowns as they go, just so they can read when and what their players are going to be doing. Again, it looks like we did take out Goonboy just in time, along with that combo of Flamer as well, which is just kind of what Missouri Western needs to take over the robot and make progression for it, but just watch those heals, please. Watch the heals. Looks like Cutlass is going to back up and stick with the team. Looks like, again, Fisher Chia is going to do his own thing. Try to probably pick out a couple of people and push them forward. Again, looks like we're just going to do some healing right now. Just kind of watching left to right. Reaper does get slapped, but does come back unharmed, which was surprising. But again, we're just looking and seeing to that left side that they are probably going to try to go for our back line right now. Yep. Looks like, again, they're going to go attack the back line, just try to piece out who's all by themselves and who is without healing. I mean, that's the game we all play, but I would love if we could turn around. Thank you, thank you. Turn around and make it a little bit more of an approach. We do have our first ult ready to go by Cutlass. Oh, that was
my God. That's so great. Oh, for Ana.
I mean, if nobody's going to get the healers, bruh's just like, allow me. Oh, we have a Vendetta here to gimmick the whole zone, but you know what? It is what it is. Oh, bro almost got canceled because of the Vendetta. I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Looks like he's back with his teammates though, so let's get that movement back in. And Vendetta is just cutting at the shield right now. Oh no, he just didn't have enough shield to get him, which is just fine. So we are without our tank, but this does not mean that the game is over. We can still push in.
We need to put a stop to their push.
If right now Missouri Western is just waiting for this regroup here.
I know you can't see it, but I see it. There's a Vendetta in that corner. Just a thought. Just a thought. Just a thought. She's just waiting.
God.
She's waiting for them to get
Yeah,
beat.
she is. She is.
Yeah, and there she is. There she is. She's going for the back line. Ah.
Oh, I think misses that sleep there. She also has Nano here.
Just trying to run away as much as they can from the Winston. The Winston does get taken. Fisher Chia does get a kill by taking out that Lucio. I wish he had a little bit more plan when it came to that ult. I mean, I know Cutlass did just one point the on at one point, but that was kind of nutter butter type style, but now he's not. But overall, I think Missouri Western just needs to kind of watch kill bases right now. Oh. Nice maneuver. Again, just kind of watch and progress. Stop the robot while you're at it. I mean, there's only so much one can do in this progression. Winston is going to go and take out Dramatic Mark here, but we just kind of need to read. Takes out Infinity Field. Again, looks like we're just going off of that Vendetta. Vendetta's just taking pieces of us right now. Getting that extra kill from Lucio popping ult. Again, we are just pretty much getting rolled over like a rolling pin. Looks like we're really low in health. We do lose pretty much a good chunk of the team. Once again, y'all, we just kind of need to regroup and figure out what we're doing here, especially alt bases. We just got taken from Kiri.
Or Vendetta, yeah.
This is rough stuff, I tell ya, rough stuff. Good move from Fisher Chia, moving back and using his teleportation just to kind of back up and read the room. Again, nice move by Fisher Chia. Again, teleporting right in the middle of trouble. Looks like, again, Cutlass is going to go and do some damage break. Nice. Two hits. Take out the Winston. Someone needs to take him before he's gone. Looks like we do take him down with that ult. Nice maneuver, taking out the Vendetta. Well done, Cutlass. Love to see it. We do receive back the robot with 5 minutes and less than 25 seconds on the map here. as we can see from, since we can see through walls, we can see their, I love saying that, we can see the walls, but you can't. We can see the positionings right now. So it looks like they're taking mostly high ground and watching progression of Missouri Western. So once again, they're just waiting for somebody to be by themselves. So they can just read the room, take the room, and leave no witnesses. You know, it's kind of like Among Us. If there's nobody there to say anything, you're going to get taken out. But regardless, it looks like Missouri Western is going to put themselves together, pop out the healing field just to give them some time. You could take out that carry. You are DPS, my man. Turn around. You could have done it. Winston pops out his ult there just to kind of take out Missouri Western piece by piece. Tim gets taken out. Fisher Chia does pop ult, taking out the carry with them. The other carry did pop ult. Oh, but Flamer attacks back. We're getting a 4-way kill right then and there, finishing off Missouri Western's full team kill. Fantastic job. Good job of reading, guys. I love it. Missouri Western, do your best, have the best, and it looks like Cutlass is about to get his ult. One brown girl does get her ult in this predicament. Again, now it's just playing for time. We do have 60 meters in 60 meters, 0.93 meters, with 4 minutes left on the clock, along with the opposition side having 64.59 meters. Again, reading the room, popping out the heals while you can. Looks like we're just kind of boosting here. That Reaper is anybody's game. Nicely done by Pseudo Bunny, just reading the room and popping that extra bonus in there. Just kind of getting everybody straight up and freshened up. Again, just kind of read the room and watch the room, y'all. Again, popping that boost, hopefully saving some people some time. Winston making a jump for it, probably repositioning right now. That Lucio's anyone's game. Unfortunately, we are kind of spread thin, so we might lose some people on the way. Again, just focus the robot, focus the robot. Sometimes that's all you can really do in this predicament. Watch people. Oh, that was so unfortunate. The maneuver that was going to take out. He does have an opportunity to do his ult. Unfortunately, does not have enough time to get saved and healed. Again, we have less than 3 minutes and 14 seconds left on the clock until Missouri Western runs out of time. This is anyone's game. We are putting up a fight, and that's what we need.
Ooh, early Suzu. Good play right there from Soldier coming out with that early Suzu usage. Ooh, we do have this visor, and we have Nano. We could Nano visor this. Ooh. Ooh, does take out Drastic Mark. Unfortunately, we won't have time for that Nano visor unless we decide to use it next fight here.
Looks like the opposition team did a really good job with their ults there, just kind of taking pieces by pieces. Again, going for the back line is your key. And it looks like now they're just backing up everyone into their ult zone. So we're very stuck.
Yeah.
We're so stuck in a corner right now. There's nothing we can really do, but love that Juno is prepared and flying, just ready to save anybody when it comes down to it. Again, we do have Nano, like you talked about, from one brown girl, so this could be a booster as long as we're able to read the room. And we have 4 ults to our side. Looks like Fisher Chia pops ult. Lucio pops ult on the opposition side to get some predicaments down. Looks like Cutlass pops his ult, maybe to do some extra damage boosting. Hey, y'all, they are on ya. Figure it out right now. Oh, Lucio gets shot. And, oh no, Good Boy gets chucked off the map. Oh, that was so sad. But Missouri Western is able to take back the bot and send themselves on the way with only using 2 ults in their predicament to not only send out the team, but this does give us some predicaments here and there. We just need to be able to watch. The opposition side does have almost 2 ults to their own use. Just take out and have good aim, y'all. Hey, y'all, your backline. Your backline, y'all. I mean, in this... I don't know what else to tell you. Flamer does take out Dramatic Mark in that predicament. Looks like, again, just go for the heals. Oh.
Oh, she could have gotten that Lucio too if she just shot him there. Ooh. Lucio was literally 10 HP. If she just turned around and shot him instead of turning, she could have gotten at least the pick.
Once again, she probably had that tunnel vision. Of
yeah.
Like, okay.
Gotta get out once he passed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I get.
Again,
just
looks like Cutlass is gonna just go straight for the kill. Read the room though. That hit would have made it if we just waited a couple of seconds later. Winston again going for the back line here. We could pop ult to do some damage here.
You know, here's the bad thing. Even if they get this Winston low, he's just gonna primal.
Fair enough. Oh, that's so fair. He does have that ready to go.
Yes. He's just gonna primal.
So we could probably bait him if we had the opportunity to.
Yeah, that would be my best bet. But you've got to do it after he jumps is the issue.
Take the Lucio, take the Lucio, take the Lucio! Nice movement. We do take out Tim Tim and Flora Petals. And it looks like Harry Shark.
Ooh, we do still have Nano and Visor here.
Take the bot, take the bot, take the bot and run, take the bot and
the
run.
Nano on our tank would be huge here. Unfortunately goes down though.
Winston is very low. If you can just finish him.
Oh, there's the primal. Misses that sleep on that Winston right there. Ooh, Reaper's gonna TP in. We do get Nano
10
out,
seconds.
I think. Nope, I think our Nano went out, but I don't think it hit anybody there. We died too fast, unfortunately. Oh, they are walking the bot though. That is good. Oh, 2 ults popping out. Can Missouri Western win this fight here? You know, Orbit does go out, but I don't know if that quite goes out either. I think we just lost 2 ults. Big 2-piece.
Dude, Cutlass is doing everything he can.
Can't
to
keep him
hold
alive
position.
though, unfortunately. Oh, and
Oh,
Reaper does
Flamer.
ult to clean this up here. Giving map 3 to Kennesaw side. So we'll watch this play of the game here. I think it's gonna be Reaper with that ult. Right at the end, maybe. Is it at the end though?
Or it could have been midway through game when he had 4.
It probably is, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably the 4-way.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all. 4.
Alrighty, so Griffins, that was map 3. So that is best of 3 out of 5 there. That means the win does go to Kennesaw State. So that's all that we have for you today. I believe tomorrow we have Rocket League. So we'll see y'all around for that. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Gracie.
I'm Brock.
It's great to see you. Have a good night, Griffins.